was 63 years old at that time. 62, 60, meaning that was 10th year of Hijrah in which he passed away. And it is that year he came actually from Yemen. Now he was a wonderful person that when the first time came to learn about Islam, he had a certain dignity and waqar and honor and prestige in his personality. So much so that when he came first time with his group, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was giving khutbah, and he was giving khutbah to Sahaba Imam to listen very carefully to the khutbah. But as soon as he entered, they began to look at him. He said, "What is it that you are looking at me before the khutbah is going on? Have Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, has the Messenger of Allah said something about us?" They said, "Yes." Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that shortly from this door, a man will enter through the best people in Yemen. And an angel has placed his hand on his face, so his face has a certain special kind of beauty and attraction. The angel has rubbed his hand on his face. So that's why he had an extraordinary beauty. Imagine how blessed these malaika are as well, a creation of Allah, that even if they just rub hand, a person becomes so beautiful that when Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab Raḍiya Allah saw him, he said, he is the Yusuf of this ummah. The Yusuf of this ummah. कोई बात हो? सलाम अलैकुम। Yusuf of his ummah. And so that was I think that's it. So Prophet Islam was come and he came in the masjid and stayed there. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave special attention to him, and he said that I want to do pay allegiance. So he did allegiance to the Prophet Islam. And the effect of his bear was that he had many stories about actually how he cared about his bear. But the Prophet Islam took bear that you will wish good for every Muslim. You will be sincere and always wish good for every Muslim. So in one time what happened, there was a majlis of Sahaba and some other people came and said, "Umar bin Khattab was there." Someone passed their way with wudu breaks to them. So Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, he said, the one whose wudu broke, he should go and do wudu. Now from this, now that is obviously some kind of embarrassment for the person who agreed. Hazrat Abdallah Jareer bin Abdullah Bajila, he said that Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, would it have been better that we all do wudu? Hazrat Umar said, yes, really, I learned this from you. We should all go and do wudu. So that person is not singled out as of the is not embarrassed in any way. That is what we learn, that the Sahaba, in the Sahaba Ikram, always used to stay in wudu. That's why they said either he goes or all of us go. If it was people like you, they say no one needs wudu. He'll say, why one person? No one needs wudu. So this shows the purity as well. Also, there's a famous story about him, that a man came to sell his horse to Syyiduna Jareer bin Abdullah رضي. So he said, I am very desperate, I want to sell my horse. He said, how much you want to sell? He said, I want to sell it for 400 pounds, 400 dirham. Other Jareer bin Abdullah said, no, your horse is worth more, it's worth 500. He was surprised that normally the buyer says put the price down and he is putting the price up. Then he looked carefully, he said, no, it's not even 500, it's 600, but let me ride, let me mount, let me see. Finally he said, your horse is worth 800 pounds, 800 dirham. Everyone was surprised. How is this? What's going on? That the buyer is raising the price. So he said 800 and bought the horse. The other, his companions and others, they asked that he would have been happy with 400, 500. Why you actually gave him 800? He said, this is because I had promised the Prophet ﷺ, I will wish good for every Muslim. And I will be sincere for every Muslim. And I will be in well-being of every Muslim. So yes, he did not know that his house is worth so much. He was happy with 400. But Allah knows that his horse was worth more. So I have to actually benefit him. No matter I am at loss, but I have to make it clear. So this was Syyiduna Jareer bin Abdullah رضي الله عنه. Furthermore, imagine his conduct and character, that when he bought things from people, so this was one transaction I mentioned, but when he generally bought, let's say, shoes, when he bought clothes from people, or anything, he would say, look, I have this money, I am giving you money and taking this thing. So what I am taking is more worthy, is more beloved to me. That's why I am taking. So I have given you something less worthy. You have given me a thing which is worth more. So that any shopkeeper, seller will feel good, imagine about it, would let people feel good. He's buying general transaction. He said, I am buying because that thing I think is more valuable than my money. That's why I am buying. So you are giving me something more. Thank you very much. So he used to make people feel good about them, and especially Muslims. And also he lost one of his eyes in jihad. An arrow struck him. He was beautiful, as I said, he was a very handsome man. So he lost his eye, and he said, yes, my eye is good. Allah has given me beauty. But now when it is sacrificed in the way of Allah, it is more beloved to me now when it's lost. When I had it, it was not so much like that. Now it is with Allah, it is more. And he also mentioned that once his son Munzir mentioned that Syyiduna Jareer bin Abdullah رضي, when the Prophet Islam, whenever he looked at him, he smiled, it made him happy. Prophet Islam so happy, his companion, that whenever he looked, he smiled. And he felt very free and very open with him. Like he was very comfortable with him. He was as well. He said, whenever I saw he was smiling at me. So he said that once in the morning I was sitting and the Prophet was there, and there came a group of people, Muslims from a tribe. They had nothing in their feet, barefooted, Their clothes were tatters, striped. Only they had swords in their hanging, no clothes, nothing like that. He said that when Rasulullah looked at them, his face colored changed because of their state, because of the love of the Prophet he had for the Ummah. So he said to Hazrat Bilal, go and say Adhan, and after saying Iqamah, and after prayer, the Prophet said that, look, every one of you, there is charity upon you with everything Allah has given you. Will be clothes, be shoes, even if someone updates, they should give something from that as well. So he inspired people and he looked at, he said, look at these people, what's there. He didn't have anything at home to give them because he had given everything. So, first person came was an Ansari Sahabi who was carrying a bag full of money he was having difficult Mansanna. Whoever will initiate, he will get the reward of all the people who follow him. So this Sahabi he was the first person. Other people helped, so he said he will get the reward of all of them, but not lessening the reward of the other. And say likewise, he said, so this is his service to Islam, and many years, decades after he lived, and he went to many countries, Yemen and others, and gave dawah to people. And he was very famous for that. Rasulullah prayed 5 du'as for him, because he went with 150 people. Prophet Islam was sitting. Prophet Islam said, I am very uncomfortable because of one place in Yemen where there is Kaaba Yemeni. They were going to Kaaba. His daughter also embraced Islam. And he was at that time, Rasulullah, but he said, Ya Rasulullah, because you said and upset because there is another false Kaaba and people are worshipping. I am going, but I am not a very good host rider. So Prophet Islam will dua for him. Allah strengthened him. He said, I never fell from a horse
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على حي الله أكبر الله
Jareer bin Abdullah رضي الله की कब्र अभी हो के आई अभी उधर से अच्छा भी जाए यही बैठ के थोड़ा मुराकबा कर लें तो फिर इंशाल्लाह फिर नमाज पढ़ के अभी जो टाइम है
So as you heard from this broadcast, inshallah soon we're going to end it for Isha Salah and then go and visit the noble sanctuary, the resting place of Syyiduna Jareer bin Abdullah Raḍiya, just to give you an idea of the storm-like conditions in which this broadcast is being done. Not only is it cold, you probably also hear the sound howling this night. Blessed Mazar of Syyiduna Jareer Ibn Abdallah Radiallahu is where you can see the one light shining in the distance, is where the Blessed Mazar is. As you heard the teacher say, inshallah, after inshallah, we'll go there, do about a few minutes dua, head off. As you can see, it's very foggy. It's unusual for fog to appear. So, see people praying in this horrendous weather, storm-like conditions. Where I am currently standing is in the doorway to the masjid. I believe this is the local imam who has opened the masjid to pray. Seeing if we can pray Salah Jama'ah and then pay our respects and off we go. The light in the center you can see is where the coach is at parked. So with this said and done, now I will end the broadcast.